Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back and I have an interesting video for you. Today I want to talk about the LifeStraw water bottle filter attachment kit. Now this is pretty cool. This is LifeStraw Universal, and stay with me. This is going to be a fun video. Turn your favorite bottle into a powerful water filter. This is pretty cool. Removes bacteria and parasites, reduces chlorine, and improves taste. Leak-proof lid. It has an owner's manual. It has the water filter. This is a two-stage water filter. It's a 0.2 micron. What's cool about this is it has a carbon element, so it'll help remove odor and taste out of the water. Then you have two standard, these are the most standard water bottle lids. It says compatible with most standard mouth water bottles, and this other one compatible with most wide mouth water bottles. It's pretty cool. So you basically take either one of these, you put the filter inside the bottom of this, and then this lid threads onto the top of whichever one of these you're choosing to use. Ideal for outdoors, cycling, fitness, office or school, travel, emergency preparedness. It says water bottle filter adapter. Stage 1 is the hollow fiber membrane, which is the same as what Sawyer does. Removes 99.99999% of bacteria such as E. coli, and it removes 99.999% of protozoas, the two bad ones, Cryptosporidium and Giardia, and it says it filters 4,000 liters or 1,000 gallons. So 4,000 32-ounce Nalgene water bottles. That's a pretty good lifespan. Stage 2 is the activated carbon capsule. Reduces chlorine, improves the taste, and reduces the bad odor, reduces organic chemical matter such as pesticides, herbicides, or VOCs, and it filters 100 liters. Okay, so the carbon element does not last as long as the hollow fiber membrane. Okay, so 26.4 gallons is what you'll get out of this carbon element. Now the cool thing, carbon elements are replaceable. I think you could pick up 2 of them. Don't quote me, but I'm guessing, I think they said it was $7 or $8. The filler plus one cap plus the lid weighs 3.3 ounces. Rather, 3.3 pounds. That'd be pretty heavy. 3.3 ounces. Filler pore size. So it's a 0.2 micron filter. Includes 2 interchangeable mouthpieces. Okay. Maximum water temperature 60 degrees Celsius. Exceeds US EPA drinking water standards. Exceeds those standards. That's pretty cool. And it exceeds NSF 42 standard for chlorine reduction. Leak proof lid with easy carry hook. Outer diameter of the wide cap 2.5 inches or 63 millimeters. And inner diameter of the standard cap 1.7 inches or 43 millimeters. Compatibility. The LifeStraw Universal Adapter Kit fits a wide variety of popular water bottle shapes and sizes, and the following have been tested for compatibility. This kit may fit additional bottles with compatible mouth diameters, threading, and minimum bottle height of over 7.3 inches. So it's pretty cool. So it fits the hydro flask, the wide mouth, I'll show you this here in a second, Clean Canteen, Camelback, and Nalgene. So those are the bottles that this kit will fit. I thought that was pretty cool, so feel free to pause if you want to take a longer look at that. For each LifeStraw you purchase, one school child in a developing country receives safe drinking water for an entire school year. That's really cool. Here's a look at the filter itself. There's the hollow fiber membranes, 0.2 microns, so the water goes up inside any of this section here, and then the charcoal elements up here. Trying to see how that comes out. Just pops right out. So there is the charcoal element, and there's the hollow fiber membrane. So it's pretty cool. So you can replace these. They have an O-ring on them. It's popped right down in there. That's pretty cool. It's very light. Doesn't weigh much. It's a little bit of information on some products. So, and then we have a little nice folding owner's manual. And this little bag. Let's take a look at this bag. That everything supposedly fits in this bag. Okay. That's pretty cool. Nice little bag, put everything in. Wow, so this is the top lid that goes on top of either of these. Okay, so they're threaded on the top. This is the narrow mouth and this is the wide mouth. They're both threaded on the top, and the purpose of those threads is to put this on. So if I'm using a Nalgene, whoops, so if I'm using like a Nalgene bottle, I can use a carabiner or a piece of rope or tie it off, and it's got a nice little seal here so it won't leak. Pretty cool. It's got like a bite valve kind of thing going on. This one actually pulls up, locks. That's pretty cool. This one will fit the, what is it, the Clean Canteen. That's cool. The idea is that we take the water filter and we pop it in here. Now this is set to go in a standard Nalgene bottle. So you go over to the water source, you fill this thing with water, you drop this baby down in there. Now you have turned this Nalgene bottle into a filter bottle. If you go to the Outdoor Products or the Ozark Trail 32-ounce bottle, same threads, so the same thing applies. You dip this thing full of water, put this down, and it threads right on. No problem. So if you have one of these bottles, it'll work. If you have a tall Nalgene, these dogs are going crazy. They're loving it on the river. If you have a tall Nalgene water bottle, this is what, 48 ounces, same threads, wide mouth, it'll fit. This one happens to be full of filtered water right now, so I'm not gonna get this in here right now, but you can see that it doesn't go down all the way. So you would have to keep this thing fairly full, you know, which would kind of neat, because being this high up from the bottom allows all the sediment and all the debris and everything to go down, and you're actually going to filter the cleanest portion of the water. So that'd be cool. I like that idea. Now if you have the Ozark Trail, the smaller one, the 16 ounce, look at this. The filter is too big. It won't fit. It's too long. So you can't use those. Here is the Camelback water bottle. This one I believe is 32 ounces, 750 milliliters. Okay, so you stick that baby down in there, and there you have it. Now you have good filtered water. Same thing applies here at the bottom. You know, you got a little bit of room, about an inch from where your sediment can go down, and then you can drink the water. This is a good bottle actually for this. And the Nalgene, let me take a closer look at that Nalgene. I want to see how far down, how much room do we have at the bottom here. About the same, about 3/4 of an inch. That's pretty cool. My dogs are just in a good mood today. They're going all over the place. They're running all over and crashing. It's funny. So let's take a look at this water bottle. This is a 16 ounce or a 1 pint Nalgene skinny mouth top. It will not fit this. Not even close. Same thing with this other one. Will not fit, unfortunately. So these water bottles, sorry. And even the small 16 ounce wide mouth Nalgenes won't fit. Okay. Now if you have something like, let's say my Clean Canteen, for example, stainless steel, take this off, use your other adapter, okay, with the filter of course, and that threads right in. So then you turn this into an effective water vessel, water filter. You know, it's cool too, because if you wanted to boil the water in here, say your filter got gummed up and your flow rate went down, you couldn't get any water through it, you could really pull this out, you know, pull the filter out and boil the water if you had to. So that's a good option. Look at that really nice rubber seal. You can see the flat spots there that correspond to the filter. Just plug that baby in. It's very simple. There's really only one way it can go, and it plugs in and you're set. Another cool thing about having this extra piece here, okay, so I'm going to use the Nalgene wide mouth option. Another cool thing about having this extra piece is if you lose, say you lose the lid of your clean canteen, or you burn it over the fire or something, you can just use this as a standard lid. So without the water filter, if you wanted to, you know, drink your water that way. And again, you have this portion that threads on, and then you could get that hook factor, so you could tie up your water bottle. Or vice versa, if you were going to use this one as your filter, you know, you could use this lid for a standard Nalgene water bottle. So if you wanted to make, I don't know, maybe your Camelback water bottle, you wanted to make it just a sip, you know, you wanted to replace the lid, well then you have that option. So that's pretty cool. Okay, this water out here is very dirty. There's a lot of cattle and stuff that come out here. You can see there's clay on the bottom. So I filled it up a little ways. I'm gonna drop this water filter down in there, and we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what this water tastes like. So I'm gonna take a couple swigs of it, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spit the first couple out, and I'm gonna just kind of I might even spit it in this cap so we can take a look at the clarity of the water. You can obviously see the discoloration, and the water behind me is very dirty. There's a lot of cows and coyotes and dogs coming out here and stuff. So there's a look at the water. That is very clear water. I swallowed a little bit. The water is very clean. I mean, if you compare it, you can look at in my hand there, the water is clear. The flow rate is not as fast as I thought it would have been, and that might be because we're down to the nitty-gritty down here. If the water bottle was full, I think the flow rate would be faster because I would have more surface area. But that's not the case right now. So let's take another drink, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna hold it in my mouth for a minute. I'm gonna think about, what am I tasting? Honestly, I don't really taste anything. Tastes just plain. And this, I mean, the discoloration, if I was to drink this without filtering it, it'd be terrible. You do have to kind of suck a little bit on it to get the water out. It's not bad. It's definitely drinkable. So you got all these microfiber membranes in there. That's pretty cool though. It actually does a very good job. The discoloration of all this water. I mean, this water is terrible. Look at that. It's crazy. You put this baby in there. Let's try another drink. I don't taste anything. makes this water actually pretty enjoyable, to be completely honest. It does take a little bit of effort to get the water through it, but it's not bad. So I could carry this with me. I would take this lid off, put this one on, you know, when needed. Clear water. I'm pretty impressed. It does a good job. It's 0.2 micron. I think we have a good water filter here, because I'm not tasting nothing. I'm not tasting none of the nasties. I'm not tasting any cow or grass or nothing like that. I can't smell anything or taste anything. We are good to go. So what are my final thoughts? I think it's a good filter. I think it does a very good job at making the water comfortable to drink. It doesn't taste bad, it doesn't smell bad. It does take a little effort to get the water through the filter though. You really have to suck, but this water is dirty. It's very discolored. It comes from a clay kind of area. It really neutralizes a lot. I'm not tasting anything. The only thing I don't like is the flow rate. I thought at 0.2 microns, I thought the flow rate would be a little faster. It doesn't taste bad at all. I think it's a good water filter. I just drank almost half that bottle. And it's, I didn't have any funny taste or smell or anything. It's just a little work to get it through. But that's my video for this filter, folks. I want to say thank you for joining me today. I hope you got some good, useful information out of this video. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video, share this video, and if you like the type of content that you see on my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. And until next time, thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. And I highly recommend checking into that LifeStraw package. It's a pretty cool kit. Check the description box down below. If you're interested, I'll put a link down there where I got that. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Look at these guys. They go crazy. Ready? Come on. Oh, that little guy got trampled. Come on. Where's your ball? Bring it here. Good boy. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? He's definitely a water dog, that's for sure.